Hello everyone, good morning, and I welcome you all in today's geography online class. I hope you are fine. And so, students, already we have that is started our class, and one day I had already taken one class. So many students were not present, so that's why whatever the things I taught in this class, it was related to the scope in geography, what type of courses we can do after the completion of 12 class, etc. So I am also attaching one PDF, you can check it. So students, today in this class we have to discuss, and we are going to discuss about that is the basic things of 11 class geography. Basic thing means what are the chapters, what are the books, and what type of distribution of marks, and each and every chapter's summary, that what we have to study, what we have to read. So everything we'll discuss here. So let's start. First of all, take a look that you have to purchase 3 NCERT books. Who are they? 2 theory books and one that is practical book. First theory book name is Fundamentals of Physical Geography. What is the main thing you have to read here? That is different type of physical features of the world, of the earth. Here not only that is India, but in second book it is also theory book. Here you have to read India physical environment. Here also you will read the same type of thing, but it is only related to India. And the third book that is related to practical work, and it is called as practical work in geography. So how many books you have to purchase? That is 3 NCERT books. First book is theory book, that is Fundamentals of Physical Geography, and second theory book, that is Physical Environment India, and third that is practical book, practical work in geography. So these are the 3 books you have to purchase, only NCERT books. Now come to the next, that is course. Course structure means, here take a look that I have already told there are theory paper and side by side practical paper. Theory paper is equal to, that is 70 marks, clear, and practical paper is also having, that is having, that is 30 marks. So what type of marks distribution? Let us see at first that Fundamentals of Physical Geography, this first book, from there is, that is 35 marks, and then from India physical environment, from there also 35 marks. So 35 plus 35 equal to 70. So 2 theory books are there, from each book 35. So total theory paper is 70 marks, and that is the left is what, the remaining is what, 30 marks, and this 30 marks is for practical work, clear. So let us see that in Fundamentals of Physical Geography how many units are there? 6 units are there. First unit is called as Geography as a discipline. In later I will tell you what type of things we are going to study there. Unit 2 is the earth, unit 3 is the landforms, unit 4 climate, unit 5 water, mainly oceans, unit 6 life on the earth. That means here we have to read about biosphere, and also from all chapters wherever applicable, map and diagram, clear. And like that also in the second theory book, India physical environment, unit 7 introduction, unit 8 that is physiography, unit 9 climate, vegetation and soil, unit 10 natural hazards and disaster, and then they are also map work and diagram. So total 35 plus 35 equal to 70 marks. In practical work there are 2 units present. Unit 1 fundamental of maps, that means different type of maps, how to prepare it, etc. And unit 2 topographic and weather maps, clear. And also their practical workbook, and that is viva, there are also marks present. So total 100 marks for 11 geography class. Now come to the next. So first of all, that I have already told, let us discuss this thing again, that both the books are near about same, both are discussing about physical features, but the difference is what, in the first book, which is called as Fundamentals of Physical Geography, it is related to the earth. Earth means whole world, all the countries, general thing in this world. But here in the second book, the physical features, here also that is physical features, but it is only related to the Indian physical features. Here the physical features of the world, that is the difference. Now come to the next. So today we will discuss about the summary, that is what type of things we have to read, what type of things we have to discuss. The summary we will read about the first book, Fundamentals of Physical Geography. So already we have seen how many units are there. 6 units are there, and in these 6 units take a look, that total 16 that is chapters present. 6 units, but how many chapters are there? 16 chapters are there. Now let us start. First unit, unit 1, geography as a discipline. Geography as a discipline. So in this chapter what you have to read? First of all, what is the literal meaning of geography? Geo plus graphos. Geo means earth and graphos means study of the earth. Later when we start the chapter in detail I will discuss. Just today let me discuss about the summary, what we have to read in each and every chapter. Okay, so literal meaning of geography, there we have to read. Next, that is what is geography, what is the meaning of the word geography? It is the description of the earth, etc. Next, why should we study geography? Why you are studying geography? What do you want to know by studying the geography? This thing we have to find out. Next, that is the study area of geography. That means geography covers which areas? Geography's study area, that means which things or what are the materials, what are the contents present in geography? This thing we have to find out. Mainly there are two things: physical environment, that means physical features which are made by nature, and human environment, that means which are made by the human beings. These two things are mainly coming under geography. Next, that is relation with the other branches. This thing also you have to read in this chapter. Relation with the other branches means geography is related to the ecology, geography is related to the zoology, zoology is the part of biology, geography is related to the botany, it is also the part of biology. Geography is also related to the political science, geography is also related to the history. So this type of relation, how geography is related to the history, how geography is related to the political science, that type of relation we have to find out here. Next, that is branches of geography. That means geography is not maybe it is only one word, but when you will go to the, that is go in detail, then you will find out geography has so many branches, like geomorphology. Geomorphology means it is mainly discussing about the landforms, mountains, plateaus, plains, that type of things. Geotectonic, it is mainly related to the earth's interior, movement of plates. In 9th class you read already plate tectonic, movement of plates, that is. Then hydrology, hydrology means, hydro means water, it is the part of geography or the branch of geography which is dealing with the water cycle, water management, etc. Climatology, that means it is related to the weather and climate, climatic change, weather elements, climatic elements, etc. Next, that is scope and career opportunities in geography. It is not for written test, this last topic, it is only for your knowledge, that anyone can ask that why you have chosen geography in arts. That's why you should know that we have huge opportunity after the completion of, that is BA, BSc or MA, MSc or other type of courses related to geography. So that's why for this last one, scope and career opportunities, I already in the first class I discussed in detail. I have attached one PDF also in this class. So except this video, you check this PDF and you try to collect the information. So this is the unit 1. Now come to the unit 2. It is related to the earth. Here we have to read origin of the earth, from where you can guess, that is solar system. In class 6 we read, that is solar system, nebula, this type of things we have to read here. Next, that is evolution of the earth. That is, we know very well, in the beginning it was like a ball of gas, gradually it that is releases temperature, cools down, then it becomes a ball of liquid material, and now the upper layer earth surface is in solid form but the interior portion is in liquid form, this type of thing also. Then interior of the earth, that means this diagram already we read in class 7 also, interior of the earth, that is there are so many layers present, mainly that is lithosphere, then that is mantle, then that is core, this type of thing also you have to read here. Next, that is that movements of plates, that means plate tectonics. Plates are moving, and due to this thing, volcanic eruption, earthquake, folded mountain, faults, different type of things are going on. And next, that is movements of continents and oceans, that means we know very well in 9th class we read about Pangaea, Panthalassa, supercontinent, super ocean. Pangaea means in the beginning, that near about 250 million years ago there was one continent and one ocean, but now there are 7 continents and 5 oceans. How is it possible that one continent at that time, now it is 7 continents? That means what? They are broken, they are separated. So how they are separated? That is due to the movement of plates. This thing also we have to read here. Then earthquake, also volcanic eruption or volcanic activities. Next unit, unit 3, that is related to landforms. Landforms means form of the land. What is called as land? First of all, you should know this thing. Land means it is the part of lithosphere. That means we know very well, I have told only the upper part of the earth is in solid form. Why? Because it releases the temperature at fast rate. Its that is cooling rate is very fast because it comes in contact with the cool air of the atmosphere. That's why the upper layer of the earth is that is in solid form, and that is called as what? Land. So that means land means earth crust, land means earth surface, land means lithosphere. So what I have told, lithosphere, sphere of rock, sphere of rock. So that's why in this chapter you have to read about rock, types of rock. I have to already discuss in 6th class, in other classes also, 9th class also I told whenever it is required that rocks are of 3 types: igneous, sedimentary and metamorphic. Their characteristics also: minerals, then landforms, then weathering, breaking of rocks, erosion, transportation, deposition, and also that is soil formation. These are the things we have to read here. Unit 4, here we have to read about climate, weather and climate. So whenever we are talking about climate, whenever we are talking about weather, then we have to read about which thing? That is atmosphere, because without atmosphere we cannot imagine about the weather and climate. So that's why we have to read about atmosphere, atmospheric composition. Composition means what are the things present. Atmosphere is consisted of which thing? Mainly gas, sphere of air, because we know very well atmosphere means sphere of air, that means gases present, except gases, dust particle present, water vapor present, and also side by side structure. Structure means what? How many layers are there in the atmosphere? Troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere. These layers also we have to read here. Next also that is about weather. What is weather? What is climate? Heat budget. Heat budget means what? That we our earth surface is receiving the sunlight when it is in the daytime, and just after the sunset, that means in the evening, at night, it is releasing the temperature back. In the daytime it is absorbing, and in the night it is releasing. That means what? A balance. It tries to maintain a balance. It is called as what? Heat budget. That what the earth surface is gaining in the daytime and what is the percentage of temperature releasing at night. This budget or this calculation we have to do. It is called as heat budget. Next, that is atmospheric pressure, that means air pressure. Next, that is precipitation, that means rainfall, snowfall, dew, fog, etc. And next also world climates. That means the total world is divided into so many zones according to the climate. This thing also we have to read here. Next, that is unit 5, that is related to water. Here I have told water means mainly oceans, but here first thing you have to read water cycle or hydrological cycle, and next that is you have to read oceans. Oceans means ocean water temperature, oceanic water movement, their tides, their waves, their currents, and also salinity, amount of salt in the ocean water. Relief structure means on the bottom of the that is ocean, on the floor of the ocean also so many types of landforms present. This thing also we have to read here, and you know very well this is the diagram of water cycle, how the water maintains its that is balance here. This is, now come to the unit 6, life on the earth. Life means we are talking about which sphere? Biosphere, because bio is equal to life and biosphere means sphere of life. So here you have to read about biosphere. Here that is biosphere, take a look. So biosphere means, always remember, it is the combination of three spheres: lithosphere, that means sphere of rock; atmosphere, sphere of air; hydrosphere, sphere of water, is equal to biosphere, because everywhere life presents. That's why biosphere is everywhere. There is no separate zone for biosphere. Next, that is ecosystem and biodiversity. Biodiversity means various forms of life, plants and animals. There are different type of plants and animals present. And next, that is oxygen cycle, how the amount of oxygen is maintaining in the atmosphere. Nitrogen cycle, then ecological balance, how to maintain the ecological balance. And also environmental conservation, that means we are doing so many types of mistakes due to our greedy nature, and that's why environmental problems are created. And but we know without environment we are useless, we cannot do anything, we cannot survive here. That's why we have to conserve the environment also. So dear students, I have already told that in the last class, in the last class means in the beginning, the first class what I have taken, there I have told about the different type of courses, what you can do, and also the career opportunities. This one again I have given you, because so many students missed this class. That's why I am attached a PDF file. You are requested to that is go through this PDF file, and next time whenever I will invite you for that is live classes through Zoom app, please try to be punctual, try to be sincere, and come and enter in the that is meeting at the right time. No need to come that is 15 minutes late, like that. Try to be punctual. So if you have any problem related to today's class, you put up the query through the proper channel, and I will try to solve your problem. And always feel free to contact through the proper channel whatever you are thinking. So thank you.